Hello there. Today we are going to give you guys some information about Corona. No editor, not the beverage. We are talking about COVID-19. We are going to discuss and show you the 10 most affected countries, but first, what is this strange virus called COVID-19, or should I say the coronavirus? Anyways, COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that can spread from person to person. The virus that causes COVID-19 is a novel coronavirus that was first identified during an investigation into an outbreak in Wuhan, China. The virus can spread very quickly and easily, but how does it spread so fast? The virus most likely emerged from an animal source, but is now spreading from person to person. Scientists believe that the virus is spread mainly between people who are in close contact with one another, often within about 6 feet. The way COVID-19 infects a person is through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It also may be possible that a person can get COVID-19 by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it and then touching their own mouth, nose, or possibly their eyes, but this is not thought to be the main way the virus spreads. Now, how do you know if you have COVID-19? Patients with COVID-19 have had mild to severe respiratory illness with symptoms of fever, cough, and shortness of breath.
Now we are going to take a look at the top 10 COVID-19 infested countries. Grab your face masks and let's get going.
Number 10. Switzerland. Switzerland is one of the 10 countries most affected by the coronavirus worldwide, with more than 300 cases and 2 confirmed deaths. Due to the spread of the coronavirus, the government has categorized the situation in the country as special, under the terms of the Epidemics Act. This allows the authorities to take over certain powers from the 26 cantons and to order measures, including bans on events. The application of these legal provisions is a first for Switzerland. Specifically, the government has banned all major events with more than 1,000 people until at least March 15, 2020. Events of over 150 in principle also need to get the go-ahead from cantonal authorities. This has also affected the education in Switzerland. The University of Bern replaced all face-to-face lectures with more than 250 attendees with online lectures. Even though Switzerland only has approximately 300 cases of COVID-19, it still is the 10th most infected country. Maybe it's not as bad as we think. Oh my, I believe that I was wrong. I am sorry, editor. Number 9. Japan. Concerns are growing in Japan that the number of coronavirus cases could be higher than reported, with experts questioning the country's approach to testing as infection rates continue to climb. Right now they have 502 cases confirmed. Japan is known for their tourists, but during this time they have seen a massive drop. A city in Japan called Kyoto actually launched an empty tourism campaign amid coronavirus outbreak. Basically to encourage people to come see the city whilst it's rarely empty. Just as Switzerland, Japan has decided to cancel and close down major events and theme parks such as Disneyland. No one would want to see Mickey Mouse giving out viruses instead of balloons. Fear is something that shows the worst in people, and apparently there was a ramen shop that decided to only serve Japanese people, because of the fear of catching the virus from foreigners. Guess we are not allowed to eat there, editor. And I wanted some ramen, oh well. Japan has also advised schools to close down, fearing that the spread will continue and infect the students. But the biggest concern is not the schools shutting down, but the potential cancellation to the 2020 Olympic Games. Oh man, not the Olympics. Number 8. United States of America. The US has over 500 confirmed cases of COVID-19 and are battling with the problems it has given them. In New York, over 2,700 people have been ordered to self-quarantine after they may have come in contact with someone with COVID-19. The US has also had 22 confirmed deaths. This is more deaths than France, and they have more infected. Yikes. The government has also invested $8.3 billion to help battle the spread. Lots of big companies have shut down their offices due to the fear of their workers getting infected. Even though the US has a lot of cases, it's still pretty normal there. Schools are working, and events too. It seems as if COVID-19 is yet to shake the USA. Well, that's probably because Donald Trump says that COVID-19 is fake news and blames it on the Democrats. Good one, Donald. Number 7. Spain. Spain has over 900 cases and those numbers are growing rapidly. Police have been deployed to lock down entire blocks of a neighborhood in Haro, a small town in northern Spain, after dozens of cases of coronavirus were traced back to a funeral held in the nearby Basque country. Spain's government also called for the cancellation of events in enclosed spaces and urged people to stay at home and contact the authorities if they believe they had picked up the virus. The virus has prompted Barcelona City Council to postpone the Catalan capital's marathon, which was due to take place on 15th of March. The event will now be staged on 25th of October. Number 6. Germany. Germany has over 1,100 cases. Even though that number is very high, the Germans are not that afraid of the virus. Germany's Federal Ministry of Health has confirmed that Germany is as prepared they can be to tackle the virus. Even though they are calm, supermarkets are running out of toilet papers, canned food, medical face masks and disinfectant. The one thing that really stands out about Germany's situation is that it seems as though they have yet to get any confirmed deaths. Keep going strong, Germany. Number 5. France. France has over 1,200 cases, not much more than Germany actually. Emmanuel Macron, France's president, urged the French to limit visits to elderly people, who are most vulnerable to a coronavirus infection. France also told the public that gatherings over 1,000 people are forbidden. So if you are planning a gathering of 999 people, it's alright. Media reports that France is on a stage 2 outbreak but will probably evolve into a stage 3 outbreak. Number 4. Iran. Iran takes a massive leap in number compared with France, over 7,000 confirmed COVID-19 patients and over 230 deaths. The special thing with Iran is that they lied to the people about the virus. The first sign of dishonesty was shown when Massouma Edekar, one of the country's vice presidents, announced that she had the virus. After this announcement, the same day Iran reported fewer than 400 cases. Something fishy, is it not? Later on, different senior officials reported that they had not only gotten the virus, but were killed by it. But why would Iran lie about something that big? Well, on February 21st, Iran conducted the latest in a series of sham elections in which only government-selected candidates could run for office. So the politicians with the virus would not let it stand in the way from winning the election. In Iran, the health ministry has proposed sending 300,000 militia members door-to-door on a desperate mission to sanitize homes. The top prosecutor has warned that anyone hoarding face masks and other public health equipment risks the death penalty. A death penalty? For hoarding masks? They sure are desperate. Though hoarding masks isn't that nice actually. Before we go to the top 3 countries, remember to hit like and subscribe within 5 seconds, or else, you will also catch COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. Hurry up. Also tell a friend. Number 3. Italy. It's not going too well for the European country Italy. They have more than 7,350 cases and a death toll of 366. Italy's government early Sunday took the extraordinary step of locking down much of the country's north, restricting movement for about a quarter of the Italian population in regions that serve as the country's economic engine. The coronavirus has already inflicted serious damage in Italy. It has led to the closing of all of the country's schools. In the northern region of Italy, the government has chosen to close down things such as the museums, movie theaters, discos and betting parlors. But they did decide to lighten the ban. That's great, editor. Now we can go to the disco and boogie all night long. Yeah. Number 2. South Korea. It's not a big leap between South Korea and Italy. South Korea has over 7,450 confirmed cases and a death toll of 53. Not bad, South Korea. Keep up the good work. Even though South Korea is the second most infected country in the world, they still have a very low death count, which is extremely good. But the situation in Korea is not so good. Due to the virus, there are almost no tourists. This leads to empty streets and empty pockets for the tourist attraction. In South Korea, a lot of people don't go outside as much because of the fear of the virus. The minister says that they hope that the virus has reached its peak in Korea, and from here on out it will slowly disappear. And lastly, number 1. China. As you probably guessed, China is the most infected country in the world at the moment. At over 80,000 cases and over 3,000 deaths, China is the most infected country. They have cut off global travel and suspended school for hundreds of millions of children. In the city of Wuhan, also known as Ground Zero, it is completely silent. Some say that it has turned into a ghost town. Wuhan has been completely isolated to try and stop the spreading of the virus, but it might have been too late. Different cities in China have confirmed different cases, but it seems like China is getting it under control. Even though the government has shut down some industries, schools, global travel and more, it seems as if the population of China isn't bothered by the virus. So, friends, comment down below what you think of the coronavirus situation. Don't forget to like and subscribe too. And it would help a lot if you could share this video with some friends. It does help a lot. Thanks for this time. We will see you soon. Bye.